Well, I have a question. So from the point of view of the three of you, what does it take to win? That's what I'm interested in more than anything else, is how do we win a just academia, like in the short term, medium term, long term? What do you think? Yeah, what's your basic organizing philosophy?
I mean, I can start unless Kari or Celeste wanted to go first.
Go for it.
Um, but I think for us, we've really been emphasizing one on the ground relational organizing. So we've really worked on establishing a department rep system. So we have a department rep in every single department that's a union member. And again, it goes to those three R's that Kari was mentioning. You know, these are people that we try to find that are respected in the department, that are connected. And then they report back. We have monthly department rep meetings that meet with our local chapter e-board. And then those local chapter e-board members then talk to statewide CFA through our council system. And so it's kind of like this grassroots tree that grows up, and that's how we build capacity for organizing. The other thing that I think is really important, we have a student wing of our union. It's called SQE. These are Students for Quality Education. And so we do organizing training for students, and they are there with us on the front lines if we are trying to go on strike, organizing students to ensure that students don't cross the picket line, which for us has been one of the most critical partnerships we could make in convincing the university that we could shut the university down. And then I mentioned this to Amy, we've also developed a pretty robust relationship with elected officials. So we have an entire government relations program that we've established. We've hired some lobbyists because we realized that particularly around pay equity, healthcare benefits, pensions, we really needed our legislators to lean on the university to get them to settle some of these contracts in a timely fashion. So working with the legislature has been critical in a lot of our more ambitious gains that we've been able to achieve. But from a fundamental philosophy, I think relational organizing, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Jane McAlevey and her work on organizing, is just really fundamental to being successful. You know, I don't know if you all do like open bargaining, but opening up bargaining sessions where anybody from your unit can sit in quietly and witness the spectacle of management just doing the disgusting work that management often does in those spaces can be very radicalizing for faculty who may not actually understand what it looks like to bargain with a university administration. And so that's another tactic you might look at doing is helping folks understand how awful management actually is, and witnessing it firsthand can be very powerful.